Kamal Farooqi of the Samajwadi Party. But my first question, before I come to Mr. Kamal Farooqi, is to Nath Singh of the BJP. Mr. Nath Singh, are you simply trying to needle the Samajwadi Party by saying agar unme koi bhi atma samman hai, in other words, if they have any self-respect, to unko withdraw kar lena chahiye? Are you simply trying to, you know, create some trouble, or are you really serious about what you're saying? Why do you think the Samajwadi Party lacks self-respect by staying in the UPA?
Well, Arnab, there are two sides of it, of the Samajwadi Party and the Congress relationship. One is what we are seeing if a senior leader who has made the Samajwadi Party is called, he has a links with the terrorists, he's called names, that he's a chor, he's a badmash, he's a lutera. Yeah. So obviously, being the father figure, the Samajwadi Party should be looking at their self-respect and withdraw the support. But the issue is, one is on this side and the other is this relationship of the Congress and Samajwadi Party. There is a fraud they have been playing since 2009 on their core voters and on the democracy also. The reason I say Samajwadi Party has been always shouting outside the parliament that this Congress government is anti-national, anti-people on the policies of the price rise, corruptions and FDI in retail. But they have also said that the Samajwadi, their own leader, the tallest leaders, Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, has accused Congress very recently that they use CBI. Their own spokesperson Rajan Chaudhary says they use the CBI and
so where's the fraud? No, you please tell Kamal Farooqi, where is the fraud? Where is the fraud?
So this is the fraud they are creating. They try to pretend that they are with the people, but at the end they come and bail out the Congress. So this is a very convenient kind of a relationship.
Did you file a case against Beni Prasad Verma in court?
And therefore,
no, 1 second. Siddharth Nath Singh, did you file February 1? Siddharth Nath Singh, before I go to Kamal Farooqi, because you have called, today Beni Prasad Verma has called Mulayam Singh Yadav a thief and a goon, a person who has criminality and cheating is his profession. But if I don't think you remember that in February 2002, he also called the BJP a terrorist outfit. Did you take him to court? Did you take him to court when he called the BJP a militant outfit in February 2012?
Yeah, Arnab, sorry, there was a voice problem.
Are
you asking this question to me?
To you. Because in 2012, he called the BJP a militant outfit. Did you take him to court? Did you take him to court? Siddharth Nath Singh, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Well, the question is not, what we had to do, we have done that.
No.
We have opposed them, we have made the Congress to... No, try and understand. The Congress has bent backward and they have apologized. Even in the parliament, they said, no, that there is nothing like this. We withdraw the statement. They have criticized, their spokesperson have said, it's even they have gone to the extent and say it's an individual. So they have done that. All what is happening here with the Samajwadi and the Congress are twofold. Their own
Kamal Farooqi's
has been linked, and he's saying thumping.
Kamal Farooqi's
in the parliament and saying prove it or Beni Prasad should resign. So
yeah.
it's a relationship between two allies.
Well, Mr. Kamal Farooqi's turn to respond to you. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Farooqi.
I thought, I have respect for Mr. Siddharth Nath Singh. I thought that perhaps this time they will not bring into this politics and they will not be troubling into they will not be fishing into troubled water. Unfortunately, the kind of language which Beni has used not only in parliament, outside the parliament also, it is not only unparliamentary, but it has crossed all the limits of decency. But he has gone, even after outside the parliament house, he has made certain allegations for which he should be charged. Of course, we will be keeping our options open. But right now, the position is that he is not for the first time, Beni is not using this language for the first time. He has earlier also used, and we had brought this to the knowledge of the Congress chief also. This time, he has crossed all the limits, you will agree with me. But we are not trying to play any politics, support or not support.
Kamal Farooqi, what do you mean options open? What do you mean options open?
Just let me complete. Our options are open tomorrow. We will see it, what actually, whether the Congress is taking any action or not.
What if they don't?
This will be decided later.
What if they don't?
No, I don't want to open up the whole thing right now. I'm not going to disclose you what we are going to take the action. But right now, our Netaji has very rightly demanded he should be suspended immediately from the Congress. He should be sacked from the ministry.
He's not being sacked.
It cannot be both ways.
He has not been sacked.
For the support, and then they keep on this man who is not using the parliamentary language, who is using all kind of wrong words. He should be properly put into the cage.
Mr. Kamal Farooqi, you have just said, rightly you have said, that Beni Prasad is not the first time he has said. I also recall that since in February 2012, he called your Netaji that he is a chor and Mayawati is a chorni. He went and said many more things, which I feel very ashamed even to mention on a national television channel. But you guys have, for whatever reason it is, you have been tolerating them.
What reason?
So now you say
what
that
reason?
He has been already saying that.
What reason?
Now still you want to give a time and you say no. Netaji has said, but we will still keep waiting for Congress.
Siddharth, there is... let me tell you, there is no other reason except that we always avoid using the people, calling the people by name. We always try to be decent. We always try, even in the parliament. But you have partners are not being decent. You have said your Netaji is said either he resigns, he is not resigned. You must have an ultimatum. How much insult do you have to take? Why don't you then walk away? We have
you have that option, but you will not do it. That's what we are trying to say. You will not do it.
We have already said that. If you
they will not do it. Mr. Farooqi, they will not do it. So where are you willing in the morning to go up and say to the president, we are withdrawing support from the Congress? You don't have that guts to do it. That's what the challenge is all about. You are ready that your leader is insulted. Your leader has been insulted not only in the parliament but nationally is being insulted. He's being told that he has terrorist links.
We know what is to be done. We will see to it
you don't
that
know.
He's been
you are allowing the leader to be insulted. That's exactly where the question is like.
Are you, Kamal Farooqi, can I be direct with you? Kamal Farooqi, 1 minute. Kamal Farooqi. Kamal Farooqi, 1 minute.
Now, what is your compulsion to support Congress?
1 minute, gentlemen. 1 minute. Kamal Farooqi, December 2012, when the FDI issue was at its peak, your party leader, Mulayam Singh Yadav, said the government has entrapped me through the CBI. What Siddharth Nath Singh is hinting at but not saying is that you cannot do anything. You will have to swallow insults of a central minister calling your party chief a thief, a gunda who has criminality and cheating as his occupation, who has links with terrorists. That you will have to swallow all this because the government has got the CBI gun to your head.
With all my respect for you and Siddharth,
yes,
I will not be provoked by whatever you are saying.
No,
we will definitely take an action, and we will tell you in what manner we will take an action. We'll take an action. Don't worry about it.
Arnab, may I have a counter question?
Go ahead.
I respect what Mr. Kamal Farooqi is. It's his view, it's his party's views. But let me give him a little example and then I'll raise a question. We were in a dilemma and we were in coalition government with Morarji Desai. We were asked by Mr. Rajnaran and he raised the bogey of dual membership. We decided that day, we had the guts, we walked away from that coalition and we said no. We have a relationship. We will continue with
Siddharth, don't try to tell us. Don't try to tell us all those politics because we know it.
Mr.
Please allow me. Please, if you drag the whole thing like this,
I am giving you all the liberty. I'm just giving I'm narrating a fact that it is on the. Just hear me out, Baba. Kamal Farooqi, you are a
have you completed now?
Hear me out.
Have you completed now?
Let Mr. Kamal Farooqi contradict you. Let Mr. Kamal Farooqi come in, then I'll come back.
My question comes to you, please.
Gentlemen, 1 minute. Kamal Farooqi has a right to rebut you. Kamal Farooqi has a right to rebut you. Kamal Farooqi is rebutting you. He wants to rebut you.
Arnab, let me raise my question. Let me raise the question.
No, Siddharth, you have already said so many things. Let me ask you a blunt question.
You asked a counter question. 1 second, gentlemen. BJP asked the Samajwadi Party a question. Samajwadi Party is now on the news asking the BJP a counter question. Go ahead.
I am rebutting it. You are talking about all those kind of things. Mr. Siddharth, you have been talking about all those kind of things, and you forgot what you had committed to your to your voter itself about Article 351, about Babri Masjid, about the third thing, and you forgot during the whole regime of NDA. Where was your politics? No. Where is your morality? Why couldn't you raise the whole issue at that particular time? You are trying to teach us the politics. We know how the politics is. Please, okay. Now, right now, the only issue is Beni Prasad. Don't bring the whole history, because otherwise then it will be an endless question. Right now, it is Beni Prasad. Beni Prasad, Beni Prasad. Nothing else. No, don't try to teach us the politics.
Okay. I see your...
Don't try to teach us the politics. No. You tell us whether Beni Prasad comments, what actions jointly rising above the party politics, whether we should allow an MP to raise these kind of questions inside the parliament, outside the parliament, what action should be taken. You should all join us.
Please now hear me out. Hear me out. We still have our ideology and what we want to stick to it, but there was a coalition government before.
Which ideology you are talking about? Which ideology you are talking about? Which ideology you are talking about?
On the basis that we were running a coalition. Now, here, please.
No, 1 second, Siddharth, you don't compromise with coalitions. 1 minute, Siddharth Singh, 1 minute, Siddharth Singh.
If you will digress like this, I have got 100 questions.
I have one last question.
You should only restrict yourself to Beni Prasad.
No. Arnab, I have a very serious question.
I have got 100 questions.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, I have a very serious question to Kamal Farooqi and Samajwadi Party.
Yes, 1 second.
No, now hear me out, Mr. Kamal Farooqi.
I'm not taking your
on 3rd of March 2013, your Netaji, hear me out. On 3rd of March 2013 in Lucknow, your Netaji says that the conditions and the backwardness of the Muslims in India is because of the Congress. That is your ideology, because Netaji today, even outside the parliament, said, I am willing to be called a terrorist and because I will defend the Muslims. He said the backwardness of Muslims in India is because of the Congress.
Well, I would say one thing
but that is your ideology that you continue supporting.
Please
clarify that point to me and to the nation. Why the Muslims are backward, and you have accused Congress for that, but you are willing to take the votes of the Muslims, but you are not willing to withdraw support because the Congress has created the backwardness of the Muslims in India. Please withdraw your support now.
Gentlemen, may I please come in for a minute, please, in the middle of this extremely amiable discussion. I have two observations to make. To Kamal Farooqi, my view is, Mr. Farooqi, that on Newshour tonight, which is watched by people across the country, you have said Beni Prasad, Beni Prasad, Beni Prasad, Beni Prasad. Hence, tomorrow, Kamal Farooqi, if the Congress does not do anything to Beni Prasad, people will ask you whether you've softened. So everyone will be watching tomorrow what your party, your chief minister in Uttar Pradesh, what your party chief does. And by the way, to the BJP, a simple point. Siddharth Nath Singh, you compromised over the death penalty row in the case of Rajwana with the Akali Dal in Punjab. So don't say that you don't compromise with your allies.
Mr. Goswami,
you have compromised with your allies as well in the past.
You are absolutely and factually wrong.
I am not.
Mr. Goswami, you are absolutely and factually wrong on a national channel which we all are proud, and you are proud on Times Now.
Yeah.
If you want, let me correct you.
I'm not wrong.
Can I go ahead?
I'm not wrong. You don't want to annoy your alliance partner.
You're wrong.
You will contradict it, but that's all right. I'm not wrong. You are wrong.
Mr. Goswami, let me quote. Mr. Badal, Senior Badal and all, they came to Delhi. Times of India is on record. They met Mr. They met Mr. Advani. They met both the leaders of opposition. Then a press statement was given immediately after that by our chief spokesperson, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad. And Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad said, on the terrorist issue, we do not agree with our leaders.
Yes, but you won't walk out. But you won't walk out of the Punjab government for that. And Siddharth Nath Singh,
that SGPC, it's their decision. So it was clarified and quoted by Times of India. So please look at your facts and then come back to me.
Siddharth Nath Singh, that's called lip service.
Mr. Goswami, I will not allow you, with all my respect for you as an anchor, and you know how much I've praised you, otherwise directly or indirectly, but I will, sorry, balance
the jury is out
of the debate today
by
putting us somewhere.
The jury is out. The jury is out. Has the BJP compromised with allies in the past?
But you cannot be factually
and
wrong.
will the Mulayam Singh Yadav led Samajwadi Party take back support from the UPA? Jury is out. We follow the story on our political coverage tomorrow. Thank you, gentlemen, for that debate.